Hey everyone, it's Ismaie. Welcome back for some more Death and Taxes. I think we're a little more than halfway through the game now. So that's exciting. I think new things just load on my desk every time I start because I definitely didn't buy clothes the last time I played this. And do your job. A fresh idea. I hope you're still well motivated from our performance discussion. We're trying out a new structural method. You'll be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Keep away the chaos, will you? Fate. Alright. So, I think we said at kneecap health seeming on the rise. I think I said at the last episode that I wanted to disobey him. And he said to kill all these people, right? Yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to look and just kind of pick at least one of them not to kill. Let's see. I can't see through my snow globe, which I still love. Okay. Kelly is a 52-year-old student. Decided to return to school to finish their education after their 4 kids grew up. Progress is difficult, but she's dedicated and diligent. When not at school, she writes slam poetry. See, that's fine. Why does she need to die? Let's see, what about these two? Garnet is a painter, artist. She likes photography, hiking, painting, and visual journaling. Bipolar, figured out a way to deal with it though, and are mostly happy. That's good. Okay, so see, she's good too. Why do I need to kill her? Oops. Dina, always loved numbers and is working on as an accountant. She knows the tax law by heart, and she has mercy on clients who dare. Okay. She doesn't have mercy on people who want tax evasion advice, and that's probably fine. I kind of like all of them. Let's pick some people to die, though. Let's see. 46-year-old swimming coach that I can't see his file for. There we go. Although they hoped their teenage offspring would take more interest in swimming. Alright, so he's fine. Like, he doesn't do much. Emmanuel. Kinda looks rude. History teacher. Teaches alternate theories. Okay, that's not great. So far out of everyone, that's bad. Like, we don't really have a lot of bad people today. I just want to move it. Alright, Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Nickname is Smooth Operator. This also apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families. Okay, that's not great either. So we'll put him in the no pile. Blaze works as a prime minister's personal helicopter pilot. Loves flying so much they fly around all day, even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All that money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Okay, that's the worst out of these 3. But because we were supposed to kill 3, we'll still kill 3. We'll just kill not the 3 that we were told to kill. I know, I wasn't trying to. We'll mark you guys. Today is an experimented day. We are letting all the decent people live. Which is not how the real world works, but you know what? Here in Ismaie's Grim Reaper office, that is exactly how it works today. Now let's go see if Fate actually cares. Because like half the point was to try to get him to actually be mad at me, right?
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
I mean, yeah, it probably would, but...
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the leavers.
Could they achieve more immortality?
To put us right out of business, and you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. A peaceful time. Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Yeah, I didn't get a review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you.
It is, because I want
It
to...
seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Okay, yeah, so it really doesn't seem like it matters if I listen or not. At least not to Fate. So, for now, I think I'm just going to keep doing what I wanted to.
Bargain, lady. But Mortimer does love a good
Oh, we
scuffle.
can have a... Unholy smokes. Oh, it's clothing. Nah, I don't care about that. What does this do? Yeah, sure.
Used to belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one. Sage and king and beggar alike. About half the civilization died that day. The rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Telenor. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
I mean, I just wanted a fancy gold coin to put on my desk, but yeah. I don't know why that... I think the box just appears. I'm not gonna waste all the time to go through it, because I really don't think it's anything. Flip. Okay, so I guess if I can't decide, we can flip that coin. What's this? Newest swim disciple. Every stroke brings them closer. Nice. Dozens of jobs lost. Not great. Body of teacher found in a ravine. That's fine-ish, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember if he was like, I only killed quote-unquote bad people, so it should be fine. I want to read my special instruction. Okay. For decades, Marie has driven. Grim, right. You need to keep your eyes open. Listen, think. Have you noticed what's going on? Do your choices make any sense? Does any of this make sense? To see what they're hiding, you ought to mark this person for death today. Okay. Alright. Every other profile has to die. But why? Tidings, Grim. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often. And I have just the thing. Okay, so he just wants me to kill every other profile, literally just for funsies. But we're not gonna listen. So ideally we can mark this guy to live. Or girl, Miyu. Broiler cook. You either grill or you broil. Those are the only two options for cooking food. Miyu often disagrees about many things. Antagonistic in nature. They love board games, but for some reason most people don't want to play with them. Okay. That's not really worth killing though. So I'm actually gonna not kill her. Being antagonistic in board games is fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Alright, let's move the profiles I did over here. Alright, this person... Aishiwarya has been working at the local refugee community, helping them get settled and figure out the particulars of the bureaucracy of Cosmopolis City. In their free time, they enjoy lengthy swims, and they plan to write a series of novels. Okay, I can get down for that. What about you, biology teacher? Kayla teaches biology at an evening school for adults. It's much less frustrating than teaching over-energized teenagers, which, yeah, to be fair, I could see that. It can actually be pretty fun because they can go out drinking with their students. Everyone's an adult there. That's actually fine with me. I had a teacher in college who, like, didn't necessarily, like, throw parties, but was fine with having a drink. Let's see, Anderson Weller. Anderson has saved countless of businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all for some reason is their spouse's DVD CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. Okay. Do they not care about their spouse? Or... I don't know what to do about that one. This guy. Amadou has wanted to become a firefighter since they were a little kid. As a keen wine enthusiast, Amadou is leading the strike team, defending the Sun County vineyards from wildfire. I like him. A hero who enjoys wine. Perfect. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past, one they've always kept to themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. He could write a great book. Let's see, what's pharmacist? Gordon goes through medical college mostly by cheating. As such, they barely remember what they were taught. Okay. I'm gonna let him die. Not because I think teachers need to die, but for the sake of the game, let's not put the pharmacist who doesn't know what they're doing in the world to kill a bunch of other people. These two people I'm not particularly fond of either way, so we're gonna flip a coin. Alright, this guy dies. And what about this guy? Alright, he gets to live. This is probably not how you should actually work. Just let a beautiful coin decide everyone's fate, but whatevs. Ooh. Hello, Mir. You gonna give me some
there.
good...
What you up to, killer?
Not much.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count?
No.
Grim Reaper.
Not my place. I'm just gonna say that's not my name.
Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
I don't mean to keep double clicking, it just kind of keeps happening. I'm sorry.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
Small ears.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking.
But you're doing it?
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Sounds good to me.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Alas, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary.
Yeah.
Reprimand will be noted down. Let not your attention be diverted from the tasks at hand. Be attentive. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Okay, so maybe it doesn't necessarily matter who I kill, as long as I kill the right number of people. Because... Alright, last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. So I assume it would be these 3. Right, because he would be printed first since he's on the bottom. So these 3. So I need to kill 3 people, basically. Far too many humans are alive after yesterday. Why? Because I didn't kill enough? I'm sorry. Let's see. Actually, I guess we'll start with the people we're supposed to kill. Why not? See if they deserve it. Liar and a griefer. Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. That's fine. I can live with the decision for him to die. Alright, he runs an @influencer account wherein it looks as if their cat is doing book reviews. Lately, they have been thinking about getting another cat, perhaps one that reviews articles. Michael is quite happy with not having a significant other. Like, that's fine. He can be a crazy cat person. David is the founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. The past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithm. Okay. He's fine too. Like, I'm fine with AI. But we'll see if there's any, like, if there's no one, like, super worth killing. Okay. Gifted, hunter, oh, poacher. No, I don't like that. Bye. Superintendent. Amara has a secret child with an inmate and in the main supplier of narcotics in her prison. Okay, well, nope. That's not great either. Bloop. Okay, what else we got? Well, that's 3, so hopefully these, as long as these 2 are worth living, we're fine. They dream of forming a ragtag group from their students and robbing casinos. Okay. That sounds like the Phantom Thieves, almost like the very beginning of Persona when they're in the little casino area. That's what it sounds like. And it's just a dream. That probably won't happen, so it's fine. And then we got David Sharp, who is an avid proponent of the Bull Earth conspiracy theory. They like collectible cards and cats, hates aeronautic engineers and mornings. Cigarettes and shampoo. That's reasonable, I guess. That's better than, like, supplying a whole prison with heavy narcotics. Or, what was the other guy I killed? Oh, no. Ignorant, nonsense politician. Right, yes. It's a really great thing that I'm not actually the Grim Reaper, because clearly I make the best decisions. For the best reasons.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... Always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it.
He really hates his job.
I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes. That should suffice, I imagine?
Yeah, can I have some questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying's like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
Sure.
Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No peaceful, illuminated paradise? No endless suffering? Or what if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange, monstrous gods? Okay.
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have some drive? Are we influencing his book right now?
Find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
If they are willing to throw their lives away. Yep.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the
Unlikely.
concept? He's not very
One must
talkative
make do
today.
with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
Great, so art's
Everything
pointless.
is, nothing is. What is the difference?
Oh man,
Any
Fate,
other questions?
you need a hug.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
You have a good night, buddy. I feel like he's just as confused and run down as our Grim Reaper here might be. Put this in the money drawer. Oop, not our pen, we need that. Found dead of a narcotics overdose. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats. Politician, wait. Alright. The assignment. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. What if I just let everybody live? Let's see. Peyton is a trained writer, but has always struggled to find work. Yep, that's fine. He can write rap lyrics. Let's see. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new species. That's fine. He's on the verge of a breakthrough. This phenomena exhibits a shimmer. Interesting. You do you. Lucienne has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years. They are well known for their welcoming demeanor. Yet whispers travel about shady and inappropriate deeds. Okay, maybe they won't all live. I kind of want them to all live just to, like, you know, not listen to fate, but I really kind of don't like the teacher. Yeah, he'll probably die. Anyway, moving on. Samara has worked in the homicide department only a few years, already shown such great talent. They are currently after an unknown serial killer who is suspected of working at a church. You go get him. It'd be funny if this was the pastor of the same church. Okay. Shawnee is a peculiar pensioner who keeps roaming all around town with a kettle in her hand, always mumbling that the kettle is not warm enough. No one seems to know what, if anything, is in the kettle. She's crazy. Let her be crazy. But I am killing this teacher. I don't like him. Oh wait, Fate? As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty, aside from Lady Pollington snoozing on the table. Hey kitty cat, you're so cute! The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
I want a vacation.
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only. I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
Rude.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Yeah, he seems extremely unconcerned with what we do. As long as we kill someone.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
What? I didn't do anything. Let's buy
Well,
the
blow
fidget
me down,
spinner.
lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found its scale in a tower. Used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things. Like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
Whatever you say. I just want something to play with when I can't make decisions. I don't want that. I want this. Yeah. There we go. I had to figure out how to make it go fast. Okay. Another serial killer caught. Good, good, good. You want to know what's inside the kettle of an odd kettle? The whole universe. Okay, whatever you say. Collection of young poetry. Local poet breaks through tough scene. Was all a host. Oh, that's X. Okay. Let's see. Kill 5 people. 1 must be spared. So do be careful to let the right person live. Okay. I guess we'll listen today, just in case. So let's just line up everybody if we can. Just so we can try to get a good idea. We're not going to do names, not ages, not phases, strictly personality. And a snow globe. Okay. Well, I guess we'd get their names anyway, but oh well. So this one. Never been happy with the status quo, as in with whatever they are currently happen to have. They're always aiming higher and further. Find new ways, more protective crops. Okay. Stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. They've had their tires slashed, their car chained to a traffic signpost. Okay. Running app-based rideshare. That's probably a smart idea. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of... Oh, wait. We can only save one, not kill one. Oh, no. Okay. Got a reggae music lover who recently got married and moved to the city with their spouse. Mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. Fine if... Okay. So far, I'm fine if the mercenary dies. The guy without morals is fine to die. Wants to... Okay. Family bonds, crime is crime. No. Never happy, so... Whatever. Okay. Reggae music and botany. It would make... Okay, I'm not sure. These people are both extremely neutral, so we're just gonna flip it. I didn't pick what was for what. Okay, so let's do... Okay, so for this guy, he's either gonna live or die based on this coin flip. Alright. Looks like the student guy who loves reggae and botany and just got married gets to live. I'm sure his spouse will appreciate it.
I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
Yes.
That raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
Yeah, not helping.
Help, but to reflect.
Oh, 'cause you're a mirror.
See you.
Okay. Let's get our review from nothing. I thought he was gonna have a knife for a second. Okay, batting the gerbil between her paws. Yeah, I know the feeling. The cat pats the toy on the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settled in. The familiar, if grainy, voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
But...
Yes, you expect your daily summary. But I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Well, alrighty then. Off I go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know not a lot happened. It seemed really weird. Fate was incredibly laissez-faire, but hey, If he doesn't want to do his work, we don't have to make him do his work. I think at least one of the days in the next episode, I want to try to spare everyone on, like, if we finally have a day where at least one person isn't a shitty human being, we'll let everybody live. That is the hope and the goal. But until then, I will see you guys.